Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Tarot Card Tuesday. I am your hostess, the Blue Eyed Priestess. Today's Tarot Card Tuesday is from September 1st until September 7th. Tomorrow, on September 2nd, we have a full moon in Pisces. Pisces is known for its sensitivity, creativity, and unconditional love. Its energy is associated with your psychic senses, your intuition, and your connection to the source. This particular full moon invites us to discern what's real so we can make healthier choices and let go of negative emotions that are attached to situations that may not be grounded in the truth. Pisces initiates healing, compassion, and releases feelings of helplessness. So every time we have a full moon, we always have a polarity between the sun in Virgo and the opposing sign in Pisces. So that means that you are trying to connect your head with your heart and logic with intuition. Virgo wants to analyze while Pisces wants to feel. Virgo seeks physical wholeness while Pisces reminds us the interconnectedness of all life. So it's really important that we improve our life by letting go of the need to feel perfect. Here are a few questions that you should be considering at this time. Are there areas in your life that you could use less judgment and more compassion? Specifically, could you use a little less of the inner critic and more self-love? How can you incorporate more time for self-care? I will tell you, water moons are usually a lot more emotional, so a little extra TLC at this time may be needed. Are you trusting your intuition in all areas of your life? How are you connecting to the source? What spiritual practices do you have in place? Are you meditating? Are you walking, working out? Specifically, are you creating? That is a big topic of the Pisces full moon because Pisces is super creative. And last, does escapism play a role in your life? And if so, it's a great time to identify this so you can break the cycle and create healthier habits. So, do you spend hours in front of the TV when there's chores or tasks that need to be done? Do you zone out on social media when you could be doing a lot more productive things with your time? And lastly, do you find yourself escaping into the pantry to raid the junk food when you are stressed out? So these are a couple things you should be thinking about going into the full moon. As always, we are going to get right into the cards. This week, I am using the Jaeger Tarot of Meditation. Every week I like to use different cards. I was inspired by these. These are a little crazy. We're actually a set of my grandmother's cards. These are a little interesting to look at. So go ahead and pick a card and let's get started. We are going to pick card 1, 2, or 3. So if you've picked card number 1, then you have picked the 9 of Pentacles. If you have picked this card this week, the hustle is on. Pentacles represent finances. So this means this week you are concentrating on making money or bettering your financial condition. It is all about business partnerships, corporate enterprises, promotions. It's about the hustle. What can you do to make more money? And it's very positive in nature because it does mean that you will be successful. You know what you have to do to follow through. The last meaning of this card is a little extra money. Maybe you worked some overtime last week and now you're getting a little extra pennies. Maybe you're getting a reimbursement on something. So this is a little extra money for this week. If you have picked the second card, you have picked the devil. Let's take a look at this card. You will see 2 people, half naked, chained to the devil. So let's talk about this a little bit. So the devil has to do with restriction. Sometimes the devil means you're restricted from eating things. It could mean a diet, but basically it's disappointment. So you've had plans to go somewhere and now those plans are canceled. You've been talking to this guy and you think things are going great, and then you find out he has a girlfriend. So this week might be a little rough for you because there is some disappointment indicated. So whatever question you asked about, it would have to do with that. The devil can be a bit of a difficult card because it also has to do with encountering personal fears. And you're making errors because you are making judgment and decisions based on your fear. Advice for this card is to really evaluate how you're making the decisions. Are they coming from a place of faith or are they coming from a place of fear? The other aspect of this card could be that you are bound to a situation that makes you unhappy. Maybe you're in a relationship and you're not able to go out with your girls or do some of the things you want to because your boyfriend will be jealous. Or maybe all your girlfriends are planning a gift exchange, I don't know, and you don't have money to do it. So you're very restricted in a lot of ways. I just want to go back and reiterate that what's really important about this card and advice for the week coming up is to make sure that you are making decisions based on faith and not your fear. So if you've picked the last card, then you have picked the Emperor. In the Tarot, Aries is represented by the Emperor, which can mean a lot of things. Maybe your question revolves around Aries. Maybe you are an Aries, or maybe whatever you're asking about has to do with the springtime. And I bring up springtime because spring is a time of outward growth and renewal. So that also is very indicative of this time. Maybe that you're making plans for next year. Maybe you are planting seeds, as they say. You have new ideas for how to do business, how to run your family, how you want your children's schooling to be. It has to do with the conscious mind and organizing kind of how you want your life to go. And it's filled with passion and action, and it's all about making goals and manifesting them. So if you have pulled this card, this is a great card for setting goals and achieving goals. There can be opportunities for change of employment or even opportunities for change of location. So opportunities can come in any different area of your life, but it will have to do with some of the goals that you've already set forth. Thank you so much for tuning in for Tarot Card Tuesday. I will see y'all next week and enjoy the vibes of the full moon. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.